Alright, first stop was government in Tarragona, where there was this old building. It was brick on the inside of it. I don't know, there's like a little foyer, kind of outdoor foyer that's all brick. But on the wall that I stopped at, there was a salmon covered or painted side of the building that was cemented over, looked like cement plaster or something like that. And part of the cement was chipped off where underneath it there was an advertisement, and it said something like the brewer's choice for art, or the finest choice for brewer's art. So took a picture of that in a little spray paint woman right underneath it. So then I followed the railroad tracks down. Looks like there's a old abandoned building that all the trains used to go in. Bunch of railroad ties and everything around, and then there's like 5 or 6 box cars that are there. Ooh, and I got ants all over my foot. Probably fire ants. Yep, big fire ant mound. So it's not a very good place to stop, but anyway, so I'm down closer to the water, and these tracks used to lead all the way down to the pier where they used to unload the boats and everything, till they had a big fire that destroyed it. So, alright, here I go. I hope. Can I see it? Hold on. Boop. So the railroad tracks lead all the way down to the port, and there's big signs with security everywhere, and it says no trespassing, no firearms, restricted area, everything like that. So it's all pretty run down, and there's a car coming my way, so I'll let you know what they say. Alright, I know it's a little windy, but across where the old railroad tracks used to be, there's like a tugboat and a police boat, and I'm right on the edge of the water. It's all concrete and barricaded, so you can't fall in, of course. And then down below me, there's like a bunch of goo. It looks like sea foam mixed with like cigarette butts and plastic wrappers. There's a coffee cup down there. It actually kind of looks like mocha colored cappuccino foam down there. And then on the other side, right across from the tracks, it's like a brand new building, new condos, like right by the water, people fishing and having a good time. So restricted on one side, unrestricted on the other. Alright, so now I guess I decided to follow the water around, and I found another square little alcove with like a commercial building on it, and then like a row of like 60-foot yachts and sailboats and everything. There's some old buildings that come right up to it. I rode past a couple people. It looks like they're setting up a little tent or something with flowers, like maybe a wedding or something's going on, with a U-Haul right behind them. A couple guys roofing and everything, and then some more signs saying private property, no access to you. And right behind the boats and everything, there's these giant new condos and stuff that they put up. Looks like most of the old buildings are gone. There's a couple of them that are there, but most of them have gone and made way for giant boats. Oh, plus you can hear some awesome birds in the background, because there are 3 trees around me, where normally Pensacola is just packed full of trees and everything. Alright, so another noisy place. I rode there further west along a big road, and they're creating this new park and stuff. So all this construction equipment's laid out, all this sand, all this debris. You can see the remnants from the oil spill where they had all the booms out in the water that are now mostly like washed up on the beach and everything. They do have a couple that are still out that's around like signposts and stuff out on the water. But when it gets choppy, it doesn't really do anything. It's pretty foggy, a couple of huge sailboats, a couple other boats, and this place actually is restaurant. So I'm standing at the edge of the restaurant, which is right by the wannabe new maritime park that they're creating. So there's cranes and dumpsters and sewage lines and big piles of debris, metal lying all over the place. The dirt here is actually kind of gray or charcoal, and then further on, the actual soil is orange, like this red clay dirt, which is pretty awesome, but totally restricted, not allowed to come on here, not allowed to go anywhere near here. This is probably the closest I've got to a restricted area, which is about 4 feet, but you have to jump over these pylons, which are probably 12 feet tall in some places. Or I could just hop the fence right here and go right on, but I don't really feel like going over there. The gate was open, so you can go through there. It smells like seafood and crab, and there's seagulls and the waves crashing. So the noises are really serene, the smells are really serene, and the sight is something to be held. Also, riding over here, right across the street from where they're building the maritime park is the sewage treatment plant that was pretty much destroyed and knocked out of commission in Ivan, but it still stinks. So there's certain places you go around and it still smells like it's operating. It might be, but it's like pretty run down. So they made one that's about 40 miles north of here. I don't know how they get the water there, but allegedly that's what they're doing, is they're pumping all the sewage up there to treat it so we can drink it later.